Good morning, you sexy mamma jammas. Today is now Monday, November 3rd. Woke up about 6. It's foggy as shit. My God, was it foggy? Well, it was 5:45. Whatever time my alarm was set for. I tell you. 5:45? 6? What time was it? 5:45. 5:45 was my alarm. But I woke up, it's foggy as shit. Started getting daylight about a little after 6, and currently it's 7:15. We're going to grab some fuel here. It's Petro. It's cheapest around us. We don't have enough to get to Rock Hill. And then we're going to head our way. We'll stop by Charleston. Because I'm going to stop by my little place there. Re-up my vapes and get some pepperoni rolls. I'll even show you exactly how it is there, John Huntley. Show you how to get into that place and where to go. So next time you're through there, you can stop there and grab you some of them pepperoni rolls by guy. Get her done. You hear me? So, all right, so let's get to getting and see what the trucking world has. It's still foggy. Look. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera, but it's still pretty damn foggy out. And I did last night. I was like, man, I should go ahead and get north of Charlotte tonight, which I'm only a couple hours away. And in hindsight, I should have just kept on going a couple hours. Getting north of Charlotte last night while it was empty. Because, well, Charlotte's a pain in the ass. Up 77 through Charlotte's a pain in the ass. But whatever, it is what it is. And then we'll just go. Anyway, thanks for being here. Let's see what the trucking world has in store for us today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud on that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
Big cinematic guitar solo. Engine hum fades under open blue sky.
Right, way station, Charlotte, or technically Fort Mill because we're just a few miles from Charlotte and the bullshit.
And it's open, so we got to go say hi to the DOT people. Let's see what happens today. I don't think I've ever been pulled into this way station. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't know. Roll the window down. Alright, so stop. Watch the traffic light, it says green. Stays green, it stays green, okay. That's all she wrote for this one. Blue just had his 184,000th mile day. Happy Mile Day, Big Blue. 184,000 miles on the dot. Well, now it's 001. Will I break 210 by February 5th? That'll be the 2-year mark. All right, we stopped here at the Flying J in Wytheville, or Max Meadows. The next exit is Wytheville. We're 2 hours away from where we're going to stop in Charleston, but I had to go, so couldn't hold it no longer, so we stopped here. We're going to go ahead and do a 30 while we're here. It's been 15 minutes already, so let's just get the 30 out the way, and then we'll continue on. Tunnel number 1. Tunnel number 1. I'm pretty sure this is my tunnel. Pretty sure. I don't remember which order they are in, because I don't come here a lot these days. Yep, it sure is. Big Walker Mountain Tunnel. This is my tunnel, baby. Whoop, 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 whoop. We do have a second one to go through before we get into West Virginia. We're about 20 miles from Bluefield, which is the state line. Bluefield, Virginia, and Bluefield, West Virginia. They got, just like Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, right? So, woot, 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 Big Walker Mountain. Right, we're coming up on tunnel number 2. After this is the state line tunnel. Gets us right into West Virginia. Now, a lot of overcast, got some gray, got some fog up there on top of them mountains right there, right yonder. See how much prettier the foliage is going into West Virginia than it has been in Virginia. West Virginia mountains, West Virginia Appalachians, a hell of a lot better than Virginia Appalachians. I'll tell you that right now. Come on. But yeah, we are. I don't remember the name of this tunnel. What is the name of this tunnel? I'll find out in just a second. I'll remember once I see the sign. $70,000 pounds in the mountains ain't fun. I mean, it's more fun than 80,000 pounds in the mountains, I guess, but East River Mountain is what this is. Buddy, you know you can't pass me on level ground, so don't even try to pass me here. Because once we level out here, I'm going to speed up right past you. That's right, tuck back in behind me where you belong, fish. Right where you belong, fish. Alright. East River Mountain. country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, old country road. I know I sang that so perfectly, I might just get copyright for that. Wrong. But no, we growing up, and even through my young adulthood, every time we cross the mountain, cross the state line, I don't do it much anymore, but because, you know, I live in Texas. But yeah, every road trip, man, we'd always sing country roads coming back into the state. Always, as family or even friends. Like I said, my late teens, early 20s, and things like that. Any road trip, always had to sing country roads on the way back in. Check headlights. My headlights have stayed on. My headlights are always on, damn it. If this truck's moving, the lights are on. And there it is. Welcome to West Virginia. Wild and wonderful. Almost heaven. And we're in Mercer County driving a Mercer transportation trailer. Look at the pretty. Oh, see, this time of year though, y'all, I thought we'd be a couple weeks behind it usually after Halloween when it starts storming and raining, all the leaves coming down, but look how beautiful. My favorite time of the year in West Virginia, and I think everybody's favorite seasons, no matter where you're from, are spring and fall. The spring, because you get all the spring bloom, everything's blossoming and it's all pretty and shit. And then fall right now because of the foliage. I wish the sun was out. You'd see it a lot more clearer and in depth of how beautiful the mountains are in Appalachia with the colors on. Now in a few weeks they'll all be gone because of the rain and the winds and all that. Then it'll be nothing but sticks. Yeah. Look at that view, y'all. Look at that view. Beautiful. 93 miles from the exit that I'm getting off of. Go there and grab me a few of my vape things and a good old West Virginia pepperoni roll. Then we're 3 hours away from the rest of it. So right now it's 12:49. We'll be at this next stop about 2:15. We'll probably burn about 15 to 20 minutes there, so we can be at our drop-off at 5:30, but we won't be there. We're going to go to the Loves, close to it. We'll be there about 5:15 or so. And then we'll call it a night and get up in the morning. And then shoot on over for our 5 a.m. appointment. That's the idea. Then again, ideas tend to change in my head, so who knows what's going to happen. I sure the hell don't. I do want to add, when you're traveling this road through West Virginia, 64 and 77 between Charleston and Beckley, and then 77 between Beckley and Virginia. This is one of the deadliest roads for truckers on the East Coast. So many turnovers over the years. You know, I grew up in Cabin Creek and Witcher Creek and all that stuff in that whole area. I was on the Chesapeake Fire Department, East Bay Fire Department, Cabin Creek Fire Department. Different times, of course. And I've seen so many wrecks on this stretch of road over my life. Just be careful through here. There's windy ups and downs, heavies, and you know, so many flip overs. And it's not always the trucker's fault. You get four-wheelers to cut you off, and you got to hit your brake hard. You do that around a sharp curve, guess what? Your load's coming forward and to the outside, and you're going over. So please, 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 if you're driving on this highway, the West Virginia Turnpike, go the speed limit or slower. Drive accordingly. Drive to your conditions. That's your truck conditions. That's your weight. That's your fucking the weather. It's the traffic. Just be safe through here. Look at the birdie, Lord. The ones by the road here are blowing off a little bit because of the wind, of course, of the traffic, but look at the birdiness. Look at the birdiness. We're almost to Charleston. We're 26 miles away from where we're going to stop. We're currently still on the West Virginia Turnpike. A around, here's where the rest area, but right around the corner. We're right around before we get to Paint Creek. A 69 mile marker. And there's a Oats Travel Plaza right up here on the right, which is currently, it's shut down because the last time I was through here, I was like, it's closed, why? But it looked like it was flattened out, and there was a bunch of construction equipment there. I just assumed then they're just rebuilding the whole thing, but I don't know for sure. So maybe when I go through here this time, do I see any progress of rebuilding, or they just tore everything down and said to hell with it? But it had a Kenny Rogers Roasters in there at one point, and it's like the only service plaza along the Western Turnpike between Beckley and Charleston. Left lane is clear. Let me get over for the big truck. His hood's open. Oh man, you're in a bad spot too. It's like no exits nearby to get to him. You gotta go back about 10 miles and come back up. I want to keep you on the road here. We're like a mile and a half away from that travel plaza I was telling you about. I want to see if it's being rebuilt or not. There's a prime flatbed heading out. It's purple. But in the meantime, you can enjoy the view. Look at the pretty colors, the yellows and the oranges. Some greens still, some reds. Reds aren't as bright as they once was, because like I said, it's towards the end of the foliage season. Second, third week of October is usually the time to where it's peak. And the sun's not out. There's a little sun peeking up there. Ooh, you see that little bright patch, right? That's the sun, bright sun on it. Yeah. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I'm going 56 miles an hour right now around these curves, y'all. The speed limit's 60. Straight stretches, you can get up to about 62, 63. You're fine, but as long as you get back down around those curves, man, you won't flip. You won't flippity flip. I've seen a lot of wrecks over the years on the Turnpike. Just because I grew up here. And a lot of trips between Charleston and Beckley, driving my taxi. From the airport to Summersville, down to the lake or to the tourist areas. Snowshoe, the ski resort area. Montgomery Paint Creek Road 2 miles. Right before that, okay, right here's the where those barrels are. So what are they? Are they just tearing it down for good, or are they going to rebuild it? Construction traffic only. Big old pile of gravel and dirt. It looks like right there. Yeah. Oh, they're over there. They're over there doing some groundwork, dirt work. I'm not. Okay, they got new. Oh, they're rebuilding. Okay. They are rebuilding this entire thing. They wouldn't have all that stuff there if they weren't rebuilding. Okay, well, that's good to know. This is a nice, convenient location. 54 mile an hour. I'm going. This guy on the inside, Oakley tanker, is going a good 60, so that wasn't very safe. Anyway, all right, let me shut up. We are 22 miles from where we're going to stop. I'm so pissed off. Got my vapes. I open them and check them before I leave the store, because sometimes they come not functioning. They don't have any damn pepperoni rolls. Those things are so damn good, y'all. They fly off the shelves. That sucks. So right now we are come on now. Do as I say. $223 miles from delivery. Three hours and 40 minutes. But I'm thinking, what is that? Yeah, Circleville would be down here, right? Yeah, right here. That's only 135 miles away. I don't want to be 100 miles away from delivery in the morning. There's a Love's 5 miles away from delivery. So we're going to add that to the trip. So we're 15 miles away. So we're 218 miles away from the Love's we're going to. 3.5 hours. We're going to have to go through Columbus during rush hour. Let's get to getting. Remember that Love's that I didn't want to stop because it put me about 100 miles away. I didn't want to stop at. Well, that's where we're at. My fuel light started playing peekaboo with me about 70 miles back, and it decided to stay on about 25 miles back. So we'll go ahead and just stay here. We're gonna do an 8 hour. We're only at 89 miles away, hour and a half. Probably just gonna do about an 8 hour break. We'll do a split, and then excuse me, get about 3 and finish out. Go ahead and put some fuel in. Just enough to get us there, and then we'll finish it out, and we'll start heading towards the next one. But that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this video because I'm pretty drained. Good news is about this is I don't have to go through rush hour traffic around Columbus, so we should be okay come 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to head over there. Should be straight through, no problems. Hopefully. But anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I really appreciate all the support. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you about 2 or 3 a.m.